Well, I got to work on the spindle on the 450 today, and after hammering it for about an hour and a half, I was able to get it out. It was a lot of work, and unfortunately, all that pounding on the spindle destroyed it. So, what I need now is a used spindle for this 450, and hopefully I can find one somewhere. But yeah, that sucker was in there, big time. I ended up heating it and hammering it and you name it. I've never seen any kind of spindle in there so good. Just absolutely ridiculous. But got it out. The hole's good. I put a different spindle in the hole, but the problem is that the other spindle doesn't come out the top here long enough. So this piece of the steering arm, the keyway, is not even sticking out of the top of the hole, so I can't use it. So it seems like this 450 spindle is about a ½ inch taller than all the regular spindles, but man, that sucker was in there. So other than that, I guess you know, she sits here sadly waiting for parts. I want to drive it so bad, but I can't steer it, so not driving it. But let's look at some of the other goodies I got last week. We got a 50-inch deck. Now, this is a front axle off of a 812. And I don't know, maybe what I could do is just take both those spindles out and put them in the 450 and say the hell with all this crap and just use those ones. Might be able to do that. Maybe I should do that. I'll have to measure them. And this is the 60-inch deck that will go on the 8179 KT. The front wheel's busted, kind of like disintegrated. It's like a $40 or $50 part, so I'm in no rush to put it on there when I don't even have a tractor that can run this right now. And this is a transmission that's out of 812. And what I'm going to do is dissect it, split the case, and take the 8179 transmission apart and use this case to fix the broken case on that thing. The guy made this ingenious little cover on the back out of plexiglass, which is kind of funny. And he put a piece of angle iron on there to bolt it down. But this has the old clutches. It doesn't have a hydraulic pump. So I'm going to basically swap all this out and use it on the new tractor. So I think what I'm going to do here is measure this spindles. In particular, what matters is this area where over here, this height. So let's see what this height is here. This height of this axle here is like about 4 1/4, let's say. And I have a feeling that the other one is different. Let's go check it out. Alright guys, I was working on the 450 again, and I got the frozen kingpin out. Now, here's the deal. My spindle is totally destroyed. I hammered on this thing for about an hour and a half, and this area down here bent. So, here's the deal. I'm looking for a spindle that has 5 inches from the keyway top down to the bottom. And it also has a threaded end over here to accept the bolt. I had this other spindle, which has the threaded end, but the length is shorter. It's about a ½ inch shorter, and it won't work. So, what I need is a used 450 spindle. I hope somebody's got one, because I need it. Okay, we're back to the 450. Let's see what we got here. This one is about 4 inches even, so I think I could swap them. I really think I can. So maybe I'm just going to do that and say the heck with finding this part. I got a whole parts axle right there that's free, so maybe I'll just do that. And it might make it a little easier. Stay tuned.